G'day guys and welcome back to the channel, and today I'll be reviewing the Geelong v West Coast Eagles game, which was at Optus Stadium, and as you can see, very difficult game in the end, and the Cats finding a way to get over the line by 18 points in what was very tricky conditions, and the Eagles were up for the fight, probably for the first time this year, or the second time. Just getting caught up with my my earphones there as well, but yeah, in the games like that where it just doesn't really go the way you want it to, it's nice to take home the 4 points in a round, mind you, where there's been a lot of teams that have needed to win for the 4 points. Richmond, Carlton, a couple of upsets here. In fact, all of them upsets. You could argue. I don't know what the Sydney Port Adelaide situation was looking like, but yeah, we were able to find a way to win, which was good. Definitely one where you just take the 4 points and you just simply move on, never look back at that game ever again. So, yeah, it was definitely frustrating at times. The start was, pretty solid. Pressure was good early, but yeah, it definitely the ease in which the Eagles moved the ball at times was pretty easy. And yeah, our pressure probably dwindled away a little bit. West Coast contest and their pressure was actually probably the best it's been all year. So the bye does the opposite to teams than what it does to us, because for us, we just, a Sunday within a Sunday, we play even more casual, and took it super easy. West Coast were definitely up for the fight, and yeah, definitely could have won. They had a lot of players back as well, which always helps. And at home they're not as easy to play against. But yeah, looking at an isolation of how other teams have battled against them, it is a bit concerning. But also, I think it's our first win over there ever. But yeah, when other teams are 50 points plus, 100 points plus, the Dogs played them there the other week and win by 100 points, and you go, we should be better than the Dogs, and it doesn't always work out that way, I guess. But yeah, we might have been going into this game with different reasons in mind, and there could have even been a point of, there was talk about it after the game with your training loads in the second half of the year. Definitely, they track upwards significantly to ensure the players are hardened for finals. So they may be getting preparing for that, and you can see some pretty crazy upsets at times. So yeah, I think the positive is we didn't we didn't fall in an absolute heap, and we're able to find a way to to win and be able to win enough for those key contests when I guess it mattered. They definitely drew close. We never really got beyond that 4-goal margin. It was always sort of around that 4.5 goals, and we never really broke clear in the game. The Eagles were always able to sort of respond, and we sort of let them back in. But yeah, to our credit, I think our clearance game was good at times. We were able to enter front of stoppage, or exit I should say, and forward line worked reasonably well at times. I think the numbers might tell me a different story, but yeah, when it got level at half time, I was thinking, come on. And I tell you what, the umpiring, oh my golly, some of the worst umpiring I've ever seen in my life. The free kicks West Coast got, and there was like a few plays late in the game where it should have been holding the ball about 3 times against West Coast, and it's just play on. And the 50-metre penalty for Jeremy Cameron, who's 20 metres away from the play. They know how to pick him, but yeah, it was pretty unreal. But we're able to find a way, as sort of mentioned, throughout, and yeah, it's definitely far from impressive and not really what you want to see. But we'll have a look at the numbers. We're able to sort of absorb, the pressure and not completely throw the baby out with the bathwater. So yeah, let's have a look at a bit of the stats. The way I'm going about this review is kind of like our Geelong play, just very, very laissez-faire. We had a bit more of the footy inside 50s. We didn't get stacks of supply as we normally would. It was a funny old game going in between the arcs. Not really a lot happening. Disposal efficiency was around the same. Good efficiency inside 50 when we did go there. So we got 12 goals, 9. Made generally the most of our opportunities. We butchered a few in the first term, but we're able to, just sort of cruise through this one. And that's what it felt like we did. Plus 11 in the clearances, so I felt like, in that department we did well. The Eagles' pressure was really good. That when they were starting to get on top was when we were getting clearances, and then we got pinged for holding the ball because we had 0.2 seconds to get rid of it. Anyway, umpires are so biased over there; it's not funny. I think we get a decent run at GMHBA, but gosh, they get every possible free kick. There could be a free kick is 100% a free kick. It's unbelievable. Contested ball, I always like winning this. It generally means we win the game. Uncontested ball, it was the same. Eagles held pretty well, despite the fact we were able to exit stoppage. We did kick it long and high a fair bit. Brass had a field day when McGovern went off, so he definitely did well from the Eagles front. It was more so at the ground level where we got going, I guess. 14 marks inside 50 to 7. Eagles, usually we always win the marks, but no, the Eagles got their marking game back, and their pressure was really good. But in front for all but a minute of the match. Same amount of tackles, but some more 1%ers in there, which is also a nice stat to see. So, a bit of a run through the stats. And from a team perspective, the votes were tricky after 3 and 2. 3 goes to Cameron Guthrie. I felt, his game was brilliant. He had 25, 6 marks, what I loved here. 13 tackles was superb, 400 metres gained, 4 clearances. I just felt like his ball use and like what he did with the ball was much more damaging than what he's done in the past, I reckon. And he just cracked in really hard today. Looked nice and fresh. So, Guthrie's game I felt was good. 2 votes to Tyson Stengel. He kicked 3 again. Not 3. 15 disposals next to his name. 3 marks, a couple of clearances in there, a few tackles, and also a goal assist. So, he had a lot of shots as well. Very dangerous up forward. Applies that pressure and just knows how to finish it off. So, very nicely done by Stengel. The 1 vote, pretty tricky, but I'll go to Menegola. I felt, his game back, he was looking really good. 20 touches, 2 goals, 7 marks, and a goal assist as well. So, had his hand in 3 direct goals. I thought, his ball use was really good, and his, I think with Duncan probably as well as Thomas Stewart, probably our best kicks inside 50, really. He was lasering them, and I was getting right around that. So, Atkins, again, a very good game. 24 next to his name, 5 tackles and a goal assist. He's been a revelation in that midfield role. I've really liked him and hope they keep him there as well. He got a bit of the ball this afternoon, 9 marks, 21 disposals. Isaac Smith, he was really good. I probably could have given him a vote almost. I'll stick by Menegola though. He got 22 touches, kicked a goal, played a really good role today. Stanley was handy, got 16 touches, 22 hit-outs, got a couple of marks in there, a few grabs. Blitzarves had a red-hot crack. He was sort of playing everywhere. He was playing full-back, he was playing on the wing, he was playing the ruck, playing on ball, so he was just thrown everywhere. Got plenty of hit-outs, though, and plenty of clearances, which was really good. Selwood got 6 clearances with his 24. He played a good game. He tracked him really hard. Tom Stewart, I don't know if he was being tagged. I probably didn't pay close enough attention for that, but maybe he got a bit of attention on him. But he took 6 marks, 16 disposals, relatively quiet by his lofty stance. He usually gets 25 and 10 marks, but you can't always be A plus, I guess, and that's fine. He'll be better for the run, no doubt. Jeremy Cameron, I haven't missed anyone, have I? No, I always get concerned I missed someone, but he kicked a goal, 19 touches, 6 marks, 7 marks. I don't know where the marks is, but he took 6 marks. Would have lasered a goal nice and early to Stengel as well, as I have lost where Cameron is. 3 goal assists too, mind you. That's excellent work from Jezza, and a game high there. Not many get that many. So good job there. Duncan also kicked a goal, 19 touches, just under 500 metres gained there, a little bit shy of that. O'Connor not too bad, 18 touches and a couple hundred metres gained. Cooper Stevens knows how to break a tackle. He finished up with 17 and 5 tackles in there. Very promising player on the rise. Zach Guthrie, 11 disposals with 10 marks. He's super solid in the air. Did really well. Hawkins was good. I don't think he got the points on Barras because he just marked everything. I'll have to check his stats in a moment. Not usually doing the review of the opposition, but he kicked goal number 700, which was awesome. Should be very pleased with that effort. Not many players to have ever done that in the modern game. I was getting a kebab while he kicked his 700th and I missed it. So priorities, right? Tom played his role nicely. Probably didn't get kicked to him that well. I think at times it was kicked long and high, and Barras is good at those long and high ones. On the lead, probably a bit of a different story. Close was good again. Always, every disposal he has, he makes the most of it. Kicked a goal as well, and nice and early in the game. Dalhouse did some nice things, relatively quiet, but got the 5 tackles in there with his 7 touches, which we like to see pressure. Sam de Koning probably wasn't his best game of all time, but he had a crack and probably kept Kennedy relatively quiet as well. I'll have to check the stats though. I'm going to be checking the opposition stat for the first time ever, maybe. Definitely not the first time. Buse was alright. I felt a little bit quiet. A couple of clearances in there, interestingly enough. Minus was pretty quiet again. Didn't really get into the game, and he was really good against the Crows. There's a great record against the Crows, but no one else. And then Cole Jasny got caught a couple of times. Was a bit unlucky. Took a few good marks in there, I felt. So who are we looking at? We're looking at Barras as well as Kennedy. So let's go by goals. Kennedy kicked a couple. So a few players just had a couple. I want to see Barras' stats. He would have taken 10 marks. They took a lot of intercept marks, the Eagles, so that's probably a bit of our ball movement and just good system from West Coast. Now, because these buttons don't work, and it's the most frustrating and stupidest thing of all time, I'm going to have to go manually this way to go to the game next week, and we're on the perfect time again of 4:35. Ladies and gentlemen, the best time to watch footy. I don't know what we've done wrong, but honestly, I'd rather play at 1:10 on a Sunday than 4:30. It's absolute no man's land. Just the terrible time to play football. Where's Friday night? You're giving it to the Eagles and the Bombers. Like, what's going on there? You got a blockbuster with the Tigers and the Cats. Just chucked in that 4:30 time slot. Bloody horrible. Anyway, that's who we're playing next week. We've got the Tigers, MCG, Cats home game, but really, there's going to be more Richmond fans there anyway because it's across the road from them. It's going to be interesting. Last time we sort of cruised to victory. Time before that, we cruised to victory. Jeez. Time before that, no good. But, yeah, we've had a couple of good wins of late. I think, again, that one was early in the season. That one's a little bit later on last year. We sort of, just took it easy and pretty efficient up forward with our 20 shots on goal. 20 scoring shots, 15 of them goals. Tigers definitely looking, a lot better than what they were. They've got pretty much a full squad back, which helps. Dusty will probably be back as well. No doubt about that. Very high scoring game we got going on here, by the way. It's it's not even just about half time, and we've kicked nearly 70 points each. Very good game that's on at the moment. So I feel like we win, but I feel like it's going to be a real close, tough, tight tussle with the Tigers. A few T's in that one. So they'll definitely give us a great run for our money. 50-50 game, really, especially their form. And if we were playing like we were today, then we'll get absolutely crunched. But I think hopefully better for the run next week. Good to just take home the 4 points and not have any disasters happen when probably other disasters have happened up the top there with a few teams trying to solidify a spot in the 8, and maybe even probably more so the top 4. Cats have nabbed their way into the top 4, and I don't think they'll go out of the top 4 by the end of the round either. They won't. Sydney, St Kilda, yeah, with Sydney and St Kilda losing, obviously that's significant. With Carlton losing, it's bumped us up to top 4, so that's really good. And even by the end of next weekend, I think the Pies still to play, or they've got the bye. Pies have got the bye. Even with a loss next week, I think we're still can't really go further than 5th. So we've done really well to sort of solidify ourselves in the top 6 at the moment. You'll hope for sort of a top 4 finish by the end of the year. It's tricky, somewhat of a tricky draw coming up. There's some winnable games in there that we should win well. There's definitely some 50-50s in there also. But that's it, guys. That's the review for the round 14 games along the West Coast. Cats by 18, just getting the job done, just getting the 4 points and avoiding any disasters, which is good. So, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to give it a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out the podcast as well if you want to see more AFL content. And I appreciate you guys tuning in as always. So, thanks again, guys. I'll see you all on the next video.